Let's fucking go. Watch some shorts. Let's do it, boys.
I would like to see taxes on the hoarding of wealth. If you don't do that, then you have to accept that the ordinary Dutch family, their kids and their grandkids will not have wealth. This is your choice. You have to choose one of two things. Either much higher taxes on the very rich.
Yeah, this guy talking about rich people. I mean, I think he's right. I'm not sure, but...
Did you see that video? No, it's bananas.
I have put in 477 applications over the last 2.5 years, not even gotten a call back once.
Why do you think?
I do not have a degree. I live in an area where the physical job market is very limiting.
Does your family live there? Mom, dad, everybody's in that same city?
Everybody was at one point.
Okay.
Most of them are dead now.
Sorry to hear.
It is what it is. It's poverty. We're kind of used to that on this side.
Why do you feel like you're a victim? The way you speak.
Because I exist.
He really acts like a victim.
What do you have on your resume? What do you offer?
Transportation expertise, logistics
This guy just doesn't want to work, man. He's frustrated. You can hear it in his voice.
expertise.
How about I interview you and I give you a job? And let's...
Yeah, I've seen this. He wants to give the guy a job, but he's not gonna do anything with it.
See what you do 90 days later.
Okay, I'll look up your company and all that kind of stuff.
But watch what you just did.
Sure.
You just said you applied to 477 companies who's not gotten back to you.
Yeah.
A business owner just made an offer to you. You became selected. I gave you a job, period. And I paid you a reasonable wage.
Are we talking a livable wage or a reasonable wage?
What do you
and
make
whose
right
version
now?
of reasonable are we
What do you
talking
make
about?
right
Your
now?
version of reasonable or my version of
But you see,
reasonable?
you're trying to get a job. And
He feels attacked, so now he's like sort of like defending himself. This guy's trying to help him actually, but whatever.
selected. It's going to work against
I mean, I'm
you. My
more than
offer's
more.
off the table
Okay, that's
because
fine.
you're going to be difficult to work with.
How crazy?
Ja, klaar voor?
There is a kind of woman who won't contact you if you don't contact her. If you don't look for her, she...
What? There's a kind of woman, what?
There is a kind of woman who won't contact you if you don't contact her.
If she wants to be with you, if she likes you, she will try to be around you. Try to contact you. Trust me. If they like you, you'll notice. They're like hanging out where you're hanging out.
If you don't look
Women are where the guys they like are.
for her, she won't look for you either. If you treat her coldly, she would rather miss out than...
Can you read?
Yeah, can you read?
This letter, detailing our infantry movements, was meant for Lord Damon of House Marlborough. It was sent to Lord Marlin of House Dorman.
My apologies, my lord. I must
Girl,
admit.
fetch me the history of the greater and the lesser houses. The one on this... My cupbearer can read better than you. To whom does House Dorman owe allegiance?
My lord,
To the Starks of Winterfell, who have 20,000 men and my son. I judged you might be good for something more than brutalizing peasants. I see I overestimated you. If you ever put my son's life at risk again, I'll leave us. Put the book away, girl. Maybe you should devise our next battle plan while you're about it.
Lord Peter Baelish.
Give us the room.
Lord Tywin,
Baelish, what news from the capital?
I travelled here directly from Renly Baratheon's camp.
Ah, the late King Renly. Murdered by a woman, I hear.
There has been talk of other forces, dark forces.
Men left to blame demons when their grand plans unravel.
It is my belief that a moment of chaos affords opportunities lost soon after.
Yes, a crisis is an opportunity. What other brilliant insights have you brought me today?
After the Lannisters and the Starks, the Tyrells command the largest host. Their lands are the most fertile in the...
Yes.
The Tyrells have not yet declared for any of the surviving kings. Loras wants revenge. He blames Stannis for Renly's death. And Marjorie...
Wants to be queen.
Yes,
House Tyrell rebelled against the Iron Throne.
they did. And perhaps that treason should be punished one day, after Stannis and Robb Stark are defeated.
More wine for Lord Baelish.
Pardon, my lord.
It's only wine.
You would ride there yourself?
Tonight, with your leave.
I'll have an answer by nightfall. That'll be all, girl.
On your son Tyrion's directive, I met with Catelyn Stark.
Why?
He had an interesting proposal for her concerning her.
Don't eat me! Yeah, you're good. I only eat krill. What? They're like really tiny shrimp. How tiny are we talking about? Oh, way smaller than you. You're in no danger whatsoever. Smaller than my kid? Ooh, that's more of a toss-up. What? Yeah, I'd say there's like a 50% chance I eat your kid. Okay.
Yeah, if it's small enough, we will filter it.
That kind of makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, They probably also eat fish then, right? There's also like fish inside of like where the krill is. Sometimes, so they probably also get some fish inside of their stomach.
Well, sorry, that's just how my mouth works. We're gonna go now. No point. What do you mean? You can't outswim my mouth. Oh, okay, then what would you recommend? How fast can your kid grow? Like normal speed? Because if he could just grow a little, he'd be totally safe. Yeah, I feel like the timeline for that's a little short. Really? I mean, I grew crazy fast at his age. Yeah, but you're a whale. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Honey, look out, a whale! It's fine, dear. He's actually rather diplomatic. You mean he's not gonna eat us? Well, technically your kid's right at the cutoff. He's giving it a 50-50 chance. Honey, how is this fine? Well, it just feels like a manageable risk. 50% is manageable. That's actually well below the mortality rate of our species. That is so inappropriate. I'm just saying no. Just the math. No. It's just math. I hate it when you do this. Can I just, can I step in for a sec? Fine. Do you have any other kids? Yeah, why? Because I'm still hungry.
Ontdek de intense chocolade van Kotor met heerlijk...
Marcus Aurelius the
OF!
I like this guy.
My best friend.
Not this guy. This guy. I like his content.
If I don't call him in the post show, will he confirm it?
He's at work.
Can you call your friend?
Yeah, I'll call him.
Put it closer to the mic, though.
Hey, man, what's up?
Hello, sir. Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I have a quick question. I need to confront some purchases on a credit card. There were hundreds of dollars of only purchases on here, and he tells us it was his friend. He tells his wife that it is his...
Only for OnlyFans subscriptions, man. Males are real simps, man. It's fucking pathetic, man. I mean, can you blame these women to make that content and make a lot of money with it? I mean, it's the males that are actually enforcing it, man.
His friend, is that true? Tell the truth. You are under oath.
Yes, it is true. I'm slightly embarrassed about it, but yeah.
It is actually you.
Yes.
What I like,
Okay.
Caleb.
What are you getting for $300 on only, man?
A little difficult to explain. It's some fairly expensive subscriptions for some of the people on there.
We know what only is. How can you spend so much money on there? What are you getting?
You think he's embarrassed to tell me? This is on camera, so I think this is great.
Well, it's anonymous.
Okay, well.
He doesn't have to tell, but tell.
Sorry, blushing a little bit because it's kind of really embarrassing.
I know what kind of content you watch, dude, so you can just say that.
It's, I don't know, like,
Don't come complaining to me when someone walks past.
All right, well, if we're being racist, Brian Simpson walked into the green room eating a banana. Tony immediately was like, he took one bite, he was like, oh, fuck. And then I was like, Tony, you can't eat it. You'd be gay. This is also funny. Like, you tie your hair back to eat bananas, dude. All right, well, if we're being racist.
Can I get some Skittles?
Poor video quality, this video, the last one as well.
Some dips. Reese's Pieces. Pretzels. And a large...
Here, let's watch this because it's so funny.
Do you think that we should be looking to tear down the border wall that was built?
Yes.
From a personal belief, I do believe we should tear it down.
I think the wall was kind of a horrible idea, and many people thought that from the beginning.
Everyone should have the opportunity to come. I don't really care that much if people come illegally or legally.
I think the wall's racist.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Let's say you have your apartment, you're gonna throw a nice big party, and 10 people are invited that you don't really know, and one of those people is a murderer. Are you gonna let them all into your party, or will you just say, I'm not gonna let any of them in because one of them might be a murderer?
None of them, but that's my apartment. America's a country. Different situation.
You're fine with letting...
I mean, it's sort of the same.
Murderers into America?
Letting everybody just in your country, I think that's... yeah, it's like inviting chaos, man. There's a lot of like most people are decent people, but there are some like rotten apples out there. There are some like motherfuckers out there, man.
No. I think I would give them the benefit of the doubt. People are much more complex than just simply murderers.
I agree with you. People are very complex, but that doesn't mean that I want their
I
complexities.
don't know about that though. It looks like we are complex, but we're probably pretty simple creatures.
Since when did cheetahs form coalitions? When I think of a cheetah, like most people, I think of a solo speeding missile. with teeth. But sometimes male cheetahs will band together and they'll create coalitions to become a more dominant force. And the most famous example of this is the Magnificent Five, a group of 5 cheetahs that became the most dominant cheetahs in Africa. They conquered 170,000 acres of land. They were able to take down full-grown wildebeest and zebras, which normally cheetahs can't do. And they were able to defend their land from hyenas and African wild dogs, which normally are predators.
So when they're with like 5, then they're actually maybe even dangerous for humans, right? For like adult males. Like they're not that big, cheetahs. They're the largest of the small cats, I think. And they're not that heavy. But when they're with 5 and they all jump you, then you're fucked, man.
In other words,
I'd rather fight cheetahs than hyenas, though. Hyenas are fucking vicious, man.
these cheetahs were literally built different. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard. Since
Bij toeleveren. First person to oil themselves up, get free AirPod Pros. No, right here.
What should we do? Everything down?
He can keep the AirPods. I mean, if you really need some AirPods, I think it's fine to do, but fucking oil all over my fucking body. Yeah, do they need to undress, or can they keep on like their underpants or something? Ah, okay, with the clothes on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I prefer, naked or with the clothes on. Like only my underpants or with the clothes. I probably prefer only my underpants. It's better, but I think, yeah, it's actually, I don't know how expensive AirPods are. I know young people have no money, so they will do stuff to get something.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Schwarzenegger is a mouthful, isn't it? I mean, why did...
In deze
Let's fucking go, guys. Let's fucking go. Is this a funeral? This is how it should be done. Funerals. In some countries they do this, like they have a big party, they're all happy. It's so stupid. It's probably his mother, right? I think it's his mother. He looks like the picture.
In deze video laten we jullie zien wat de top 3 meest populaire...
You guys making $8,900 a month now. It's not bad, but that's with 3 incomes. What do you do for a living?
I do ghost tours, and I am a teacher's aide.
Okay, I assume the second one is what makes your income.
Actually, no, the ghost tours pays more. Both jobs about $1,500.
What do you do, Joey?
I teach.
Cool. What do you make?
About 80.
What, 90?
Are you the one that runs the
84.
household?
Yeah.
You definitely seem like the pants.
Yeah, I run the household.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah.
Alice, what do you do?
So I recently switched back to nursing assistant.
What do you make?
It's about 20 an hour. Usually it's like 40 hours.
About $3,000 a month.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
$8,900.
If you're my best friend, I shouldn't have to ask you to lie for me. I shouldn't have to ask.
The rest of the world doesn't sit there and say, oh, we have to accept it.
This guy gets a hard on when he talks about the BRICS countries.
Maybe the American people will, but nobody else. 2 days ago, there was an election in our country to the north, Canada. A party that was far behind in the polls won. Why? Because their leader said, this is a vote against Donald Trump. If you hate him, vote for me. They do, and they did. And he's now the leader of Canada. Canada is one of our largest trading partners. Canadians who normally come south, because it's warmer here in the summertime, aren't coming. They aren't coming. The bookings for tourism are off the chart. Ditto the Europeans. They're not coming either. They're not coming here. They're very angry because their companies have said, we can't sell our stuff in the United States because since the tariff raises the price for Americans of what we ship, they're not buying the way they used to.
Guys have this warped ideology that being a gentleman and being super nice makes you more attractive to women, but the reality is attraction and arousal are two different things. By being a nice guy, what ends up happening a lot of times, you get stuck in the friend zone because we live in a deregulated sexual marketplace, and what that basically means is anyone can hook up. We thought this would be a good idea with the explosion of feminism and birth control, etc., but what ended up happening was when you leave women to their own devices, they date the best guys that they can get, and that problem's been exacerbated.
I mean, wouldn't you date the best person you can get?
As they become more educated and made more money, so it's left a lot of normal guys out of the realm. Guys,
I mean, they can date them, have sex with them, but like a lot of females just like settle for less, like the most males as well. If I have a choice, I will take like a really attractive, smart female, but that's my preference, right? And I'm probably gonna settle for less.
Have this warped ideology.
I'm so sour on Apple because of what they did with the battery.
Yeah, because I mean, there's not really a lot of really smart, really attractive females out there, and the ones that are out there are really popular, right? So,
Yeah. That was such a dirty thing to me because everybody had always suspected, like my friend Brian was always like, dude, I'm telling you, when the new phones come out, your old phone starts moving slower. I'm like, dude, that's a conspiracy. That's all bullshit. Like, your
that's
phone's just
fucking,
old,
that's
bro.
a bunch
But then
of
when I found out that it was
bullshit that they do
real-
that. I think it's real and it should be illegal. It's maybe hard to prove though, but.
I was like, you assholes. And
It's
to
the problem.
pretend.
The problem was the way they didn't tell people. Like they could have just avoided like the whole whatever, like PR, whatever you want to call it, by just telling people, look, this is what we do when your phone's getting older. We need to preserve either the CPU or the battery, so we need to either voltage down the CPU or save your battery. Pick one and give us a choice.
I'm so.
Ik weet nog goed hoe lastig.
What is your name? That's a made-up name. What's your real name?
لديس.
Ladies what?
لديس washroom.
So your name is like the sign, ladies washroom? Oh, that is a made-up name. What is your real name? I am interested. We are interested.
Employees.
Employees what?
Employees. مسوشهنس.
That is a made-up name.
Okay.
What is your real name?
Max.
Max what?
Imum occupant CU 120.
Imum Ukapansi 120, okay.
There is enough.
Kind of hard. We have an idea of what we think it is. We're going to tell you what it is right now.
That's a
What
bike.
do you guys think it is? I'm not going to tell anybody what I think it is. I think it's a frisbee. I think it's something that swims, and it's round and likes to sit on logs.
Oh, crabs.
Turtles.
Not a crab.
Turtle.
Get in there and figure it out. Oh.
Is it still alive?
Look at the size of this bluegill.
No, we're wrong.
We were
Wow,
wrong.
we thought it was a
Bonus
turtle.
fish.
It's still alive.
What the hell?
So there was a famous case where ChatGPT appeared to facilitate a suicide. There's a lawsuit around it. But how do you think that happened?
First of all, obviously that and any other case like that is a huge tragedy. And
during the Ice Age, the ocean levels dropped, exposing the Bering Strait land bridge between Asia and what is now Alaska. Our ancestors who come out of Africa go into Europe. Some stayed, others kept wandering. Some stayed low above the Mediterranean, others went high. They populate Asia. They keep walking because there's a land bridge there. They don't even know it's a bridge, it's just more land. and they enter North America. From there, that's kind of the only way you can go is south at that point. The weather gets a little better. The Ice Age ends. The
He really likes to talk, this guy. I mean, he's a knowledgeable guy.
melt back into the oceans. The ocean's level rise, closing the land bridge, stranding a branch of the human species for 10,000 years. Now you have Europe, Asia, Africa, and North and South America, and they know nothing of one another. Now, Columbus crosses the Atlantic, makes contact with humans. This is the first time that has happened in 10,000 years. We have rejoined two branches of the human species. During the
Charlie Kirk, he was assassinated. Yeah. Agree with him or not, he engaged in civil debates. Yeah. First and foremost, where were you when you heard about this assassination?
I was at home. I was at home and I was looking at on Twitter. It had popped up like the news alerts or whatever. And I was like, thought it was just like a shooting at the campus or something like that. But then I saw the video. When I saw it, I was like, we were not supposed to see that. Like the average person is not.
Did you see the unedited version?
Oh yeah, that's the first thing I saw. Like it was.
We're not supposed to see what? Like that somebody gets shot in public, or like how graphic it was, or
fresh right when it came out.
He should explain himself, but
the video of it right after that, and I was like, as American or anybody, we're not supposed to see stuff like that. That's something that the average person is not supposed to see at all.
I think he means like it was probably really gruesome, right?
I told my wife, I was like, when they were saying he got rushed to the hospital, unfortunately, I was like, he's not going to make it. Like, that was a devastating shot, and the amount of arterial spray and blood that came out of his neck was, you don't survive stuff like that.
Okay, that's it. Bye, have a beautiful time.